reaction towards some of these members after the Green incident. Some conservatives have called for additional discipline. Is that something you would endorse?
We're considering that. I mean, I've talked to a lot of Republicans over the weekend that were really disturbed by what happened on the floor, and it was an unprecedented break of decorum. It's the first time that anyone has had to be ushered out of the chamber while a president, an honored guest, was delivering an address like that. And we have to maintain the dignity of this institution. And so there are a lot of people very concerned about that. Mr. Green's comments after the event have not helped. He's effectively said he would do it again or will do it again or something to that effect. I haven't had time to follow what he's saying, but others are, and people are upset about it.
The censure is pretty serious. I mean, there's only been isn't this going back
in
to
the history of the institution?
Isn't this going back to the well again if you were to do that?
Well, I don't know. These are the things we have to evaluate. I got to talk with my members. I mean, every member has the right to bring a privileged resolution, as you know, which is effectively an end run around the speaker. It's not always my decision on these things, but I'm trying to talk with my members about governing and demonstrating the difference between our side and theirs. I think it was on vivid display Tuesday night. I think that what they did was an affirmation of why we won the election cycle decisively and why they did not. And so if they want to continue to act like that, I think that is something that every American can see and evaluate for themselves, and I encourage them to keep acting like that.
Speaker, if the CR does not pass the House or the Senate, what is the plan B?
The CR will pass.
What if it gets blocked?
I don't think it's going to get blocked.
What makes you so confident that it will pass?
Because no one wants to shut the government down, and we are governing, doing the responsible thing as Republicans. It's going to be up to Chuck Schumer and the Senate Democrats to do the right thing, and I don't think they're going to shut the government down.
You have the votes, you have the Republican votes. What do you think of Trump's comments that he didn't rule out a recession? He said that he wouldn't say that there would not be a recession. Does that concern you?
I didn't see those comments. I was pretty busy over the last few
Are you
days.
worried about a recession?
I'm not. I believe that the policies that we're putting forth are going to improve the economy and bring down costs for people. It takes a little while. We're in a transition period between Bidenomics and the disastrous economy that the previous administration left us, and it takes a while for these policies to be ingrained. We're going to codify this with the reconciliation process and the bills coming forward. But what the president's doing right now is trying to transition us out of that economic disaster that he was left with. And it's going to be a little growing pains to do that, but it's happening.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, on the budget, how can you guarantee that you'll actually have anywhere close to $1.5 trillion in cuts?
We have weeks to go through and debate and fine-tune the details on that. Just stay tuned. We're not going to have final answers on that for weeks, but this is what we anticipated. We'll find the necessary level of cut to get all the votes that we need on that.
Still to $1.5 trillion or less?
His budget in the CR.